Confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Keene State Owl head coach Ryan Cain. Coach, tough loss against a good team and a good program today. What are some things you can take out of this game and apply to your team as you go forward and finish the season off in LEC play?
Yeah, I thought we got off to a slow start. You know, it's one of those things, playing in an environment like this. Obviously, we haven't had this type of crowd with this type of energy in a game like this with the students around. And I don't think we took that emotion and excitement and translated it in a way where we executed defensively to start the game. You know, it just felt like we were going to be able to get some baskets, but didn't set the tone that we were going to be able to lock in defensively and make those little plays that we needed to make. You know, like the free throw rebound late in the game. You know, probably one free throw rebound away from having a really good chance at winning that game. You know, being able to, you know, shorten that game, reduce that clock. But I think it starts with the way that you approach a game like this. You know, and I don't think we had that perfect approach when it came to how we translated that energy and emotion in a big game against a really good team. You know, terrific support from the students and the community. You know, I thought our guys were excited to play, but I think there's a lot that we can learn in a game like this about how we can translate some of those little details about how we want to execute defensively and the things that we can do. You know, offensively, obviously turned it over on a couple of those late possessions. Didn't necessarily get what we wanted a few of them. Nate was fantastic down the stretch. But you know, that's what happens, right? Like, they're one of the best teams in the country. The road teams won the last 5 games in this series. Unfortunately, we weren't able to buck that trend today in a game like this. But, you know, I don't think there's anything alarming that happened in today's game. I think it was a really good basketball team, playing a really good basketball team. And they just happened to make more of those plays late in the game that impacted winning. You know, when you look at the Western game, we made the shots. Today, you know, they got the rebounds and made the shots.
Yeah. So they were up 4 going into the second half. What was as a coach, what was your philosophy going into the second half?
You know, obviously we wanted to limit Sobel a little bit more. We did a better job on him in the second half. You know, I don't think we covered him the way that we had hoped we would in that first half. You know, the message was I don't think we played our best basketball and we're down 4 in a game like that. If we just play, you know, our game, we're going to have a chance to win the game. You know, and I think our guys generally did that throughout the second half. You know, nothing to be upset about, but a lot that we can learn in some of those ways about how we translate emotion and execute some of those fundamentals and simple plays that I think would have made a difference. You know, whether it's block-out type plays or the way we guarded some of those individual guys, the way we bailed them out in a couple of those fouls. You know, they're just some little things that, you know, those type of plays don't win you basketball games against good teams in games like this. You know, but nothing from a holistic standpoint I think we need to worry about or we need to be upset about. I think it's just a lot of those little details that I think if you stack them together, it probably makes the difference between winning and losing today. They just made more of those little plays that impacted winning.
Great. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
That wraps up today's broadcast of Keene State Owls men's basketball. Make sure to join us back here on Wednesday, January 18th, when the men host Castleton at 7:30. I'm Logan Paronto, and for JJ LeBlanc and all of us here at Keene State Owl Media Network, thank you and have a great night, everyone.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.